Okay, this is day 515 of Zohar Pshat, and we're up to the new paragraph in Samach Beis Amud Aleph. And I'm sure there's very profound secrets in the Zohar, which we're about to learn. But we're going to learn as much as possible Feed Arkenu, which is that Pshat. I'm trying to understand on our level what it means. Noach gave birth to three sons. Come, let me tell you something which I heard about this. Matal barnash. It's analogous to a human being. Though in the Nukva, the Ma'arya, he had relations with a woman, and he conceived children. Bezim Nachada, one time, v'nafke trained lesabanim, and 2 or 3 children came out. In other words, twins or triplets. Each was different than the other one in its pathways. Buvdoi in its activities. Dazaka, this one is a righteous person. Dachayava, this one is a person who's guilty, who seems to be wicked, although we'll see. B'da Benoni, and this is a medium one, average. Avachanami. So to here, Tlas Kita Rucha Azli, and this of course would be Shem, Cham, and Yafes, right? Shem would be the Tzaddik, Cham would be the Rasha, and the Yafes would be the middle one, right? But we're going to take it to a different level here. Av Nami here to Tlas Kita Rucha Azli Mishantim Iskamet La'asamin. When a person is born, a single person, an individual, he has 3 different levels, Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, which function in 3 different worlds. Bria, Yitzira, and Asiya. They function in these 2 worlds. And the Nishmasa, I skipped. I didn't skip. Okay, they come and include 3 worlds. Tochaze, come see, Nishmasa Nafkas, the soul comes out. Verb and Twitter that goes among the mountains of separation. The Zohar brings down a reference to a Zohar that says Train Ruchin Iskar and Trei Ture. The Ruchos themselves are called mountains. And he says here about Pruda, the Alma de Pruda, worlds of separation. So the mountain of separation means the places where they separate themselves and go into the different aspects and different modes and different means the forms of function. The Ruach connects to the Neshama. Nach is the Tata. It comes down. It's Chaber Nefesh Beruach. And the Nefesh connects to the Ruach. So first the Neshama creates a Ruach, and then the Ruach creates a Nefesh. So the Neshama is in the world of Bria. The Ruach is in the world of Yitzira, and the Nefesh is in the world of Asiya. They go all in the different worlds. And of course, there are many correspondences between Naran, Nefesh, Neshama, and many different aspects. We'll try and understand it here according to the way we normally understand these things, based on the Nefesh Chaim. Once it comes down, so I'll connect together each other, Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama. Rabbi Yehuda, we said Nefesh v'Ruach Klilan Daim Da. No, they're not completely connected all the same way. The Nefesh and Ruach remain connected. Now, the Nefesh, we know, is the part of the soul which corresponds to the animation of the physical body. And that would correspond to the what do you call before, the Chayava. It's not Chayav in of itself, right? But the regular Yordos Mavis, it comes down into this world and it comes into confrontation with all sorts of different temptations and tests. So therefore it's Chayava. The Ruach would correspond to what we said Beinoni. It's in the middle. It's between the Nefesh and the Neshama, which pulls it to above. And the Neshama corresponds to the what we said before, the Zakah. Obviously, it's pure and refined. The Neshama should start to be Torah. Remains pure and refined because it remains a contact with El Yonim, right? So therefore, you have this the Nefesh and Ruach are more intrinsically connected, and the Neshama is somewhat more at a remove, because the Neshama remains holy and pure above. The Nefesh and Ruach interact with each other on a normal basis, and the Ruach is the power of speech which human being has. The Neshama is the higher intellect the person has. Obviously, you have to have a basic intellect in order to have a Ruach. In order to speak, you have to have basic intellect. And a person normally functions on the level of Ruach with very little of the neshama operative. That's it, saying that you're really oscillating, going back and forth between nefesh and ruach, and neshama is a higher level. So that's he's saying nefesh klilan doim da neshama shar barchoy. The barnash, the neshama is engaged in the pathways of a person. V'imitur tamira, but it's in a high-end place. Lois yada asra, its place is not known, because it's above and beyond normally for a person's conscious functioning. So, the Pintele Yid, the Nekuda Pnimis of a Jew is always holy, but he's not always in contact with it. It's in a place where it's not necessarily known or in the conscience of a person. Asa Barnash is Lakah. If you come to purify yourself, then you get purity coming down from your neshama. Right? With that conley, and they purify you, as he brings down here. And this is from the Gemara on Shabbos, stuff cooled out. By the time it's time biodo, and the siwa comes from the neshama from above. Mekachinle v'ikre kodesh, and he sanctify him, and it's called kodesh. That's what he brings down here from the Gemara Yuma Daf Lamates. He's kadash to misin kadoshim ad mekadosh atzon me'at mekadosh so harbei. So yes, if you want to be purified, you want to become holy, then you can tap into the neshama. Lo zachav v'lo asi listakah. Didn't merit that. He didn't come to purify himself. Trained dark in paskin, the two lower levels in nefesh v'ruach bay. The nefesh v'ruach is still operative. Nishmas kadisha leis bay. And here he adds on, he doesn't have the Neshama Siyud Elah, doesn't have a Siyat Neshama above. The Dakafu Markin is according to his pathways. Below night, this stab, if you get some Tomei, besavingly, they're going to help him get them. They're going to be with time more. We know it says about Tomei Poschim, only open for him, not they're actually Metame him, but it seems that we let him become Tomei. And any assistance from above is removed from him, right? That actually brings down here the Gemara knew, but there is a shita that we are metameim. B'yumasham v'lo tatam with the sinsutzis are lo tatam neisimo other metameim so metameim also arbei. So there's that shita that they're metameim for more, and he says he brings down b'ayin l'kam l'reisham da bez my poskilo osan psuchim tamim. I'm not sure exactly what it means, but I guess in other words there is a it's not just that they open up, but I guess it's operative. It pulls you down as well. So therefore, each person goes according to his pathway, meaning that you Nefesh and Ruach, of course, they come from a holy place, but the person just follows them without any sparks from above his neshama, any from the oros or above, then he's very prone to be brought down below. Okay, we have here a Tosefta. We'll leave the Tosefta for, obviously, tomorrow. Is it long Tosefta? Yes, very long. Okay, certainly if